Ever since Devondre Campbell left San Francisco mid-game to go wherever AB went a couple of years ago, many have wondered who's actually going to replace him going forward. I get they have Dre Greenlaw, but they'll need another backer to rotate in with him as he comes back from an Achilles tear, as well as on 3 backer downs. So the perfect linebacker to replace Devondre Campbell, in my opinion, is a player that should have been starting all year over him. D. Winters. Unlike Campbell, Winters isn't just going to be consistently burnt in coverage. He runs his 40-yard time in 4.49 seconds, and throughout this year, he's been able to translate that speed onto the field. His playstyle is also similar to Greenlaw's, as he's flying all over the field, and I love the energy he brings to the defense. He's making big hits, celebrating them, and it's just infectious. So in this video, I want to break down some of Winters' film on the year and why I think he's the perfect fit for San Francisco, not just this year, but going forward. Starting out, we're going to be looking at Winters in pass coverage because I think this is where he's best. Starting out with this play, San Francisco is bringing a blitz and they have cover 3-3 behind it, meaning they have 3 deep men and 3 underneath. And initially, it does look like that Metcalf will be open. He's running a crosser and you can see Lenore drop off, as well as how the other wide receiver takes the third man on this part of the field out of the equation. But because Winters is not only able to identify the route Metcalf's running, but the concept they're running against this defense, he understands that he needs to drop a lot deeper than is traditional in this type of coverage because his deep man is being taken out. And even outmatched, he goes up there, battles it out with Metcalf, and ultimately forces an incompletion on this play. In a similar way on this play, San Francisco is running cover 3 zone with Winters reading the middle of the field, and I want to pay attention to just how well he's able to read it. First, he identifies the hook by the tight end, and as he sees the wide receiver cross, he understands he has to drop deep, once again because it's a similar concept as I pointed out earlier, and he takes away that option from Kyler Murray. What's most impressive to me about Winters in his pass coverage is just how aware he is for such a young player. These are the plays he's making as a second-year player who honestly hasn't received that much playing time. So going forward, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of these deflections turn into interceptions and major plays for the defense. Another area I love about Winters in coverage is just how quickly he's flowing to the ball carrier. When the quarterback's targeting the flats, they're only going to pick up a couple yards. And when you're trying to send someone over the middle, you better be ready to be hit, like on this play where Winters absolutely demolishes this tight end. Outside of his pass coverage, I really think that Winters is going to develop into one of the better run-stuffing linebackers across the league. He's so quickly to close on plays, and he has the speed to just run by the slower offensive linemen. In this Bears game, for instance, the Bears are actually accounting for Winters, but because he's able to identify the play, shoots it without hesitation, he brings this back down for a loss. Another aspect of Winters' game I love is how he has relentless pursuit. On this play, for instance, he's pursuing from the backside, and when Devondre Campbell misses the tackle, he's right there to bring the back down. So even though San Francisco is without Devondre Campbell for the remainder of the year, I don't think they're going to go out and try to sign a starter. Rather, they're just going to give his reps to D. Winters, and that's a great move. They should have done this all along, in my opinion. But these are just my thoughts on who's going to replace Devondre Campbell going forward, and I'd like to hear your thoughts, not just about who's going to replace him, but this entire situation with Devondre Campbell. It would also mean a ton to me if you could like and subscribe, and as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.